How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. And in this video we have a lot to talk about as the Scarif update has dropped, and it is, of course, as we all know by now, the final update for Battlefront 2. The news of the cancellation of Battlefront 2, it still hasn't really sunk in for me, to be honest. It kind of just came out of nowhere, but you know, it's just another casualty of the terrible year that 2020 has been. So the final slices of content are in the game now, and I've given things a good test run. So as we do with every update, we're going to go over the update itself, determine whether or not it's any good, and toward the end of the video, we're going to talk a little bit more about my thoughts on the cancellation of Battlefront 2. I am thinking of doing a video purely dedicated to the conclusion of this game, like a few other content creators have done, as this game really gave this channel life. And it's really sad to see it go, because the channel might go with it. I don't know, things aren't really in your control when you're a Star Wars gaming channel with no current live service Star Wars games. So yeah, we'll touch on all of that throughout the video as well. Now, before we dive into it though, I will have videos coming regarding the future of Star Wars games, what's happening next with Star Wars games, Battlefront 2, the channel, and all of that stuff. So content is still on the way. So I don't think that because the game has come to an end that the content on the channel has too, because videos are still coming. So if you haven't already, then be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on. But now let's dive on into this, and Scarif is here, and the map, as we all have come to expect with Battlefront 2, is incredible visually. It's really hitting those nostalgic beats from Battlefront 2015, and I have really struggled to find matches of Supremacy on Australian PC servers, I'm not going to lie, but I did manage to find one, and it was a load of fun. Now, Scarif is also scattered throughout more modes than just Supremacy. I've tested it out in co-op, and it's really good, it's really enjoyable, it's just casual fun. I'll probably roll the gameplay in the background throughout this video or something. So Scarif, as we all expected, is a lot of fun, and I haven't been encountering too many bugs, so that's always good news, and especially considering this is the final update, it's probably a damn good thing that the game isn't full of bugs at the moment. So the new Scarif map is a 10 out of 10 for me. I absolutely love it. It's nostalgic, it's great, it's awesome, I love it. Now, I have searched and searched and searched and then searched a little bit more, but I still have not been able to find the new Heroes vs Villains crate map. I swear it is not even in the rotation. Like, if any of you guys have actually played on it, let me know, because I swear it's just impossible to find. Now, speaking of finding, good segue, there is an Easter egg treasure hunt in the game linked to unlocking the Hooded Rey skin. Now, this involves a series of little tasks that you need to complete on Takodana, and in doing so, you unlock the skin itself. And I think this was actually a really cool idea by DICE. I kind of just wish that they didn't wait until the game's final update to do this though. I would have much rather this as opposed to, you know, the crappy challenges that we've gotten in the past for hero skins. But it is what it is. Now, I haven't actually been able to complete this yet, as I haven't had the time and wanted to just get this video out, but I will be doing it for sure, seeing as the skin looks great and I am digging Rey's new yellow lightsaber skin. The sound of her lightsaber igniting is a small detail that's been updated, and it sounds great, so good job there from DICE. Now, speaking of skins, I think the Darth Maul skin looks kind of off. And now, I know it's based on Maul from Star Wars Rebels, so maybe it's just the fact that Battlefront 2 is more lifelike than the TV show. I don't know, it looks kind of strange in his top half. I think the robotic legs look great, and Palpatine's new skin is awesome. I'm really enjoying that one, and Kylo's isn't too bad either. I do have the Celebration Edition, so I had most of these skins straight away, so I've been able to give them all a good test run, and they all hold up, and they all look good, so when it comes to hero skins, this update is definitely a success. So all of the stuff that we got in this update, I think it's been really good. It's not Battlefront 2's best update, but it is an awesome update to go out on, that's for sure. It is kind of like poetry that the Scarif update is the update that ended Battlefront 2, just like it did with Battlefront 2015. Now, I really don't think that was the plan from the start or anything like that. I think all of the stuff regarding the cancellation of Battlefront 2's live service was very, very recent. It was only like a week ago where developers and whatnot were saying that things like fixes were on the way and what have you was coming in the future. Like, it's stuff like that. So I feel like the decision to end Battlefront 2's live service was something that literally just came up in the past few days. But yeah, anyway, the end of Battlefront 2 gets a send-off with Scarif, just like its predecessor, and I gotta say, this update is definitely a home run. It's a great update, not the best the game's ever had, but still very, very good. But now moving on, and I do want to dedicate the second half of this video to talking about Battlefront 2 right now, and just my unfiltered thoughts on all of this, as I only touched on it briefly in yesterday's video. So I'm going to keep it real with you guys here. I feel like Battlefront 2 is honestly getting sent off on a bad note. Now, not only because of the Scarif update, like the update is amazing, but it's more the circumstances of the conclusion of Battlefront 2's lifespan. I just feel like this game has taken us on this grand journey from one of the worst and most disappointing Star Wars games to one of the best and most popular. You know, this big epic journey, then all of a sudden, without any real warning, like, yeah, there's been things here and there, but most of it was just put down to the virus, but everyone just got caught off guard and boom, things are over, just like that. No, this isn't DICE's fault. A lot of the developers that worked on Battlefront 2 truly loved working on the game and loved the community that Battlefront 2 had. And they had a lot of things in mind that they wanted to bring to Battlefront 2, but you know, given the axing of the game, it's just never going to happen. It just feels like the game reached the most anticlimactic and sudden ending that it possibly could have. And I think we can all agree that Battlefront 2 just had so much potential, and if there is a new Battlefront 3 coming in a few years' time, it's going to have to just be like huge, beyond comprehension to get up to par with Battlefront 2. But I mean, it just sucks, man. Like, nothing about this game coming to an end has really had an upside. Like, when Battlefront 2015 ended, it was like, yeah, a new one will probably be coming with the Clone Wars and everything, so you know, we had something to look forward to. But now we're in the dark completely, we have no idea what is going on, and it's a pretty crappy time. Now, I know there's going to be people that comment on this video and just say things like, oh, it's just a game, get over it, the servers are still up, get over it. Because people said it on the video that I uploaded yesterday, but you know, those people just don't get it. Battlefront 2 is a different kind of game. And the community that Battlefront 2 has is not your average gaming community, and some people just don't understand that. So, you know, us that have been here from the start are really feeling it right now because it just sucks. And of course, me personally, like, I run a channel that focuses predominantly on Battlefront 2, but Star Wars gaming in general, and I've managed to turn this into a job with the help of you guys. And one random Tuesday night, everything just meets a sudden end, and it's like, well, what now? It's just a very hollow feeling. And you know, some people just don't understand that, but you know, the ones that matter are the ones that do understand it. Now, regarding what's coming up for Star Wars and how things could change, we do have a little bit of hope on the horizon that could shed some light on this very dark situation. Now, EA do have an earnings call coming up very soon, so there's a small chance we could find out a little bit more of what's going on with upcoming Star Wars games. That is just a little glimmer of hope, and also May the 4th is coming up and things tend to get announced on May the 4th as it's the biggest day of the year on the Star Wars calendar, so we never know what might happen. But rest assured, I will be watching both the earnings call and May the 4th very closely, as like I said, it's a bit of a glimmer of hope. And considering that Battlefront 2 is at its end, do expect news videos regarding upcoming Star Wars games, and videos based on other Star Wars games as well. I had a ton of Jedi Fallen Order videos that done really well, like they're some of the most viewed videos on my channel, so I know that I could potentially make things work without Battlefront 2, but just expect to see different content along the way from your typical Battlefront 2 discussion videos. But before I close out this video, I will just have to throw in a shameless plug here for my second channel. I know I've been plugging it a lot lately, but given what's going on right now, I'd kind of be stupid not to. So if you haven't checked out my second channel, then be sure to head on over there. I do a bunch of movie stuff, including Star Wars stuff too. I recently released a big video on the Star Wars prequels the other day, so that might interest some of you guys. So there's a little something over there for everyone, and considering uploads won't be as pumped out as normal now on this channel, I will be posting over there to make up for it. So if you do want to help support me, then that is a great way to do so. But guys, yeah, pretty dire video, I know, but I mean, it is what it is. The Scarif update was amazing, a really good update. Not the best of what we've seen, but certainly a solid update to send Battlefront 2 out on a high note. It's just a shame that everything has to come to an end. It really does suck, but I mean, what can you do? Now, like I said, I do have more videos coming very soon, so make sure you keep an eye out and go ahead and let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on the Scarif update and the whole Battlefront 2 situation. And if you haven't already, then absolutely feel free to subscribe to both this channel and my second channel. But until next time, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll be back with another video real soon, so stay safe, lads, and have a good one.